Welcome to Daddy Issues.
Push nice and hard. You know if your wrist is wore out by the time you get done doing this, you did something right.
This dungeon is gorgeous.
Hello and welcome.
A redhead will stuff you in her trunk and hang you on her wall and fuck you for days. Just saying. It's good times.
I go full trailer park.
Now let's go back to the hose.
That's weird.
Ooh, gimme.
Because
Was that hot?
pardon me.
Dude, okay over there?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, their sticks are so far up their asses, it's like they're fucking puppets, and you're just...
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Would you be comfortable sharing with us the name of the hotel you stayed in last night?
Well. Look who skipped their meds today. And then it was just like, I should drink less.
Hello.
Hi!
How are you?
I missed you, honey.
I missed you too.
Oh God, I've missed you so much. There is so much fucking shit I have to tell you.
Oh, go on then. Why? I'm trying to enable my camera, but it's being a bit of a dick.
All right, well, there
Hello
it
there.
is.
Right. So you may have noticed that I'm wearing a white t-shirt and no makeup today.
Yeah.
I am mind gaming myself.
Oh.
Right? So I have to puppy sit for Laura, right? But I have a ton of stuff to do at home tomorrow. So I thought, if I come to Laura's in my pajamas, and I'm in my pajamas all day today, then tomorrow I won't be like, I'm going to have a pajama day. It's Saturday and not get shit done. So my plan is to fool myself by having a pajama day today so that tomorrow I actually am productive.
Everybody just take a moment to enjoy how amazing my wife's brain works. Can we just take a moment? So she pre-games pajama day. She pre-pajamas pajama day. I am so fucking proud. Welcome to Daddy Issues, bitches. Hi.
Welcome to Daddy Issues. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, darling.
Good.
I fucking love you. I just want to stare at you in your t-shirt and it just be a little bit wetter. Just fucking tits out. That's all. It's like, rah.
Unfortunately, I am going to have a couple of interruptions
God.
during the show.
Okay.
Scott's going to call so I can talk to him about his boyfriend's birthday present.
Oh!
I've got it in the Amazon basket, and I'm not going to pull the trigger on it until I talk to the boyfriend and say, will he like this? You know? And I have my daughter in the other room because she's off school. And I searched the house. She didn't want anything, so I ordered takeaway. So there'll be a knock on the door, and I'll have to go get that. I've got my phone like open, ready, tracking it.
Which means at any moment Nugget's gonna go apeshit, just like flying through the fucking room, telling you that there's somebody coming. The food, the British, it's somebody.
Scappa, well, Nugget's not here because Nugget is afraid of Scappa, even though Scappa is tiny.
I thought they used to get along.
They did, but Scappa went for him once, and now he's just like, I don't know, man. He didn't.
I don't know,
he didn't feel
man.
comfortable.
Now it's gotten weird.
Yeah, because Nugget's just like, I'm fucking 3 times your size.
And a badass.
What is your problem?
Ugh.
Oh, it says here, the food should be here in 13 minutes.
13 minutes? I thought you were going to say 13 seconds. I was about to be like, okay, you guys have a way better delivery time service. All right. We have so much shit to get into. I would have written it down, but there was so much of it I was like getting depressed while writing it. So I was like, fuck this. So I'm going to start with something good. Okay?
Yes.
Are you ready?
You're
so about ready. To be super.
I've missed you so much.
I know, bitch. I know. For those of you who don't know, we actually like pre-planned episodes, and I've been like basically totally procrastinating on producing them. But I've got good reasons, and I'll get to that. But anyway, we had like stocked up episodes that I haven't produced that are just sitting in the fucking atmosphere of my computer. And then, you know, she had all of these amazing events because we knew her October was going to be super fucking busy, like unbelievably fucking busy. And I was like, I'll be high, so it's fine. We pre-planned all of this shit, and now we're most of the way through October already. I can't fucking believe it. It's like, where...
That's so fast.
The fuck
Why is it gone so fast?
I feel like Satan's down there looking up going, ha 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 ha, you thought it was gonna be longer, didn't you? Didn't you?
Man, I thought we were cool, Satan. I thought we had an understanding.
Let's have a 2-month October next year. My vote's
Yes.
in. Let's do it.
Absolutely.
Some good shit has happened. I'm gonna open with that. I have expanded my, well, expanded and loosened up and then like dismissed. I've had some changes in the slave, in my slave control dominion. Okay?
Right.
So like I was like, you stay, you're getting an audition, I like you. This one stays. Any man that knows how to handle leather can stay.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Absolutely. Yes.
I will even call you a man. That's how much I respect you.
That is a fine craft.
Thank you. To me, like, short of being a blacksmith, like, I'm running out of shit that I need once you've done leather.
That is exactly the first thing that popped into my head when we were talking about this. It's like, okay, that and blacksmiths.
Telling you that all of my fucking needs met. Done. All good.
Yeah.
So, remember I set out into the universe that I wanted, and you know these things, I wanted a personal chef. I wanted somebody who could help me manage some duties. I wanted somebody who always fucking understood consistency and manners. Yes. I love manners. I fucking love manners. More than money.
Manners are so important. Yeah, manners are so important.
More than
money. And they
money.
cost nothing.
And they're free. Yeah, thank you. One of my greatest compliments as a mother that I get is, oh, your son is so polite. I'm like, that's right he is. That's fucking right he is. Okay.
Oh.
Without further ado, I'm about to introduce you to my slave.
Oh.
And so, enter Grey Worm. Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, he's
Hello,
so quiet.
Worm. Nice to meet you.
You gotta talk right into that ball.
Oh, alright. Well, let's try this. Is my video working?
No.
It says your camera's off.
Boy.
I thought it was on purpose, so I didn't say anything.
I didn't either.
I don't know, it's not working for me. I'll look it up, but hello?
Hi.
Hello.
You're very, very, very quiet, and I'm trying to figure out a way to make you louder. There has to be a setting on your...
How about that?
Keep going. You sound like an infant being born.
Hang on.
You hear how quiet he is, right? That's not
Yeah.
me, right? Okay.
No.
Because it'll
it's
come
very
through on the
quiet.
recording, and I can't augment his voice later, so I want to fix it before it matters.
Yeah, for sure.
I do like that we both sound more superior and louder than him, though. That's awesome. That just worked on its own.
Is that better?
Okay, more
No.
echo, but not louder. See, this is why we have the testing time. Because, like, I always expect something like this to go on.
Yeah.
not
well,
daddy
it wouldn't be
issues.
daddy issues without some sort of weird tech shit happening.
All the time. All the fucking time. It's okay. I'm gonna enjoy my coffee while he figures this shit out. It's not my problem. How are you, darling? I'm gonna talk as if you're not figuring this out.
Did you have a look at my show?
Bitch. Okay. If I had been driving a car, I would have crashed it. That's how fucking awesome that shit is.
Oh,
It's that
honey.
good. It's that fucking good. You have a natural talent. First of all, your stage presence just makes my tits hard. Like, chicken's done. Immediately, I seriously was like, oh my God, I want to fuck her. Like, I was just sitting there like, I'm gonna tap that like it's a fucking last date of my life. Because she is that hot. If you see this bitch on stage, you're welcome. You just came. You just fucking came. You're welcome. You, for burlesque, check plus. You're done. You're that good. You're that good. Betty Page can take a fucking seat now.
Dude, it was interesting because there were quite a few moves in that routine that were not part of the choreography. But when I get nervous, I speed through things more.
Mm-hmm.
So I had extra time I had to buy, and like old stripper me from, my 20s.
Right on.
Just like overtook. Like the
I saw you with the shoulders and the hips. I was like, ooh, watch that shit. Ooh, it's hot from here, and I'm in a different country.
I'm gonna see if there's a possibility of live streaming the next one, so you can just watch it like as it happens.
You see my weird, crazy face? That's how excited I am about it. Yeah.
Christmas show is not going to be as sexy because I'm doing a more fun routine, but guess what I'm doing for the Christmas show?
What?
I'm doing Die Hard.
Oh, of course you are! We've talked about how Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and there's been some debate between, like, some people we've had on the show and, like, other people who listen to the show. They're like, no, it is. Yes, it isn't. No. Well, my wife makes the rules on what is and is not when it comes to Die Hard, and it's a fucking Christmas movie. If you don't agree,
the value of family. So
all the important values are there, assholes. All the important
values,
ideals.
There's Christmas songs.
You're
know,
like the Christmas
there's
spirit.
a Christmas tree.
There's snow. There's fucking snow. That's how I know it's winter in any Christmas movie. It's the snow. All right.
Oh my God.
Oh, no, I was going to ask, so how are you going to make this a fucking burlesque show? And I'm almost afraid of who's bleeding.
Who's bleeding?
I'm
what?
wondering who's going to end up bleeding. Like, isn't
Oh, right. Okay, check this out. And I can say it on the show because most of our listeners are American, so they're not going to be able to go to the show, so I don't have to worry about spoilers.
That's right.
Right. So it'll start with a big silver box tube thing.
Right.
Right, a square made out of probably, those shiny survival blankets?
Yes.
The silver ones?
Yeah. The
Polymer-
ones that looks like you just came off a fucking spaceship. And they're like this thin.
Yeah, right? So that's going to be leading to the stage. So imagine you're in the audience. And there's going to be the sound of like, we're going to play it over the audio, the sound of someone pressing against metal and crawling through.
Yes!
And then my arm is just going to come out with a Zippo lighter, and I'm going to pop my head out, and it's going to have the audio clip from the movie. Come to New York, we have a few laughs, I'm going to see that. I'm going to stand up, and the box that was the vent is going to have shoulder straps, so it's going to be on me like a little bent skirt. And I'm going to do some bits with that and then take it off. I'll be wearing, obviously, the wife beater top and, like, jeans. But when they come off, the jeans are going to have poppers that go all around the ass and down the legs. So the whole leg's going to come off, and it's going to be like a jean thong.
Nice.
As the bottom with the fishnets. And I'm going to pull by a rope. Our stage kitten will be dead in a chair. I'll pull him sideways out, turn him towards the audience, and he's going to have a sign sitting on him that says, ho, 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 now I have a machine gun. And then I'll fuck around with him for a bit, dump him out of the chair, and then I'm going to attempt to do a chair routine with a shitty, rolly office chair instead of, like, the nice burlesque chairs. We're also going to have a bit where, because I'm going to take my shoes off, because he takes his shoes off, and we're going to have the floor towards the back of the stage area lined with, like, bubble wrap, so I can walk across it like it's the glass thing.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
And-
No, this is very inventive. Keep going. No, go.
Ben is building a model of Nagatami Plaza Tower, and it's going to be on the bar with a little doll hanging from it, right? So keep that in mind while all this is going on. That's sat there with a little sign that's done like Winnie the Pooh writing that says Nagatami Plaza, where like some of the letters are backwards, and it's like a kid did it. So people know that that's what it is. When I take my top off, right, my pasties that I'm going to be wearing, ask me what they're going to be.
What are
Because
they gonna be?
I'm so excited. Hans Gruber's face on each tit.
That's awesome. Dude. This is why I only share her for an hour or so with you fuckers, because you don't deserve more. If you don't love her mind in the most creepy of fashions like I do, then you don't appreciate her fully. I'm just thinking about the pasty situation, and as if I had bigger fucking tits, and I think it's a great idea. No, seriously, if I saw faces like bouncing at me like this, I'd probably be like way more into the news.
And
know?
it's not just any face; it's Alan Rickman's face.
There you go. There you go. And nobody does project management like Ben. So like when it comes to constructing
So good.
material, he's the
So good.
best.
He's gonna check this out. He's gonna put little vents at the bottom of it, and Christmas lights in the building, so that so I'm doing the routine to let it snow. At the end of the routine, let it snow ends, and then it has the audio sample that just says "Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker," and goes into that one bit of Ode to Joy. You know, da, 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 da,
Yeah, the really extreme one. Yeah.
And when it does that, we found me a Nerf gun that's belt fed, and I'm gonna be.
So it's just gonna go.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna be like shooting the model tower to knock the doll off of it, so Hans Gruber gets to fall down at the end.
Dude. This is the kind.
Because of the vent.
Fucking forget the Nutcracker, bitches. Okay, the Nutcracker don't even matter this year. Forget the 12 days of Christmas. This is what you need to kick off your holiday season.
Well, what's going to happen, because the Christmas lights are in it and the vents are at the bottom, it's going to do a blast with a smoke machine under the building so it comes out of the bottom, and the Christmas lights are going to flash like it's being shot, you know?
I love your imagination, because it's almost that rivals of like your like BDSM play. Like you're so fucking inventive, it makes me nervous sometimes, like in a good way. Like
I just like to have fun.
I know. But like I love how I mean, this isn't just an idea. Like, you've thought it fucking through. You know exactly what's going to be on stage. You know what you need. You know what it's going to look like. You know exactly what kind of lighting's going to be used.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, you got to, because if you want to do a good performance, you know, you've got to completely plan everything out, that's new for me, because when I was a stripper in my 20s, I didn't plan anything. Like, you just go on stage 500 times a night and improv, you know?
Right, it's called being hot. Yeah. I'm gonna try and see if Grey Worm has pulled his shit together. Are you okay over there? Oh, he died.
Oh, no.
He's dead.
If you can hear us, we can't hear you.
Yeah. Hold on. I should probably check my phone and make sure he's not dead. Let's see. I went, can't hear you, laugh out loud. But I'm not laughing out loud because he can fucking hear me, so he already knows that that's a lie. Like, he's like, now I'm laughing out loud, see? Talk about you like you're not here. I mean, you are technically here. Let me switch laptops. Good idea. We're kicking you out of the room and we'll recall you. In the meantime, we're just dump yourself out of the conversation.
Aww. That sucks. Poor guy. Now the question is, are you going to be punishing him for that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This will be. I'll be like, what? You didn't vet your shit? I kind of put it on him like this, and he's probably listening to this and like, oh, it's coming.
Oh no.
In the meantime, I'm not even going to bring up the exciting things that he's involved in yet, but
We'll wait for him. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll wait for him. But I've got other shit to tell you. So,
Yes. Give me all the shit because I haven't talked to you in far too long.
Fucking forever. It feels like it's really only been 2 weeks, but it might as well be fucking at 10 years because it's like a forever time in us.
Right? How has it really?
Yep.
It's only been 2 weeks. It feels like at least a month.
We haven't recorded in a month, but
yeah,
we have spoken since then. Ah, look, he dumped out.
You're
it's
big.
just us. Oh, buddy. All right. So, first things first. I've been kind of sad lately. I'm going through a breakup.
What happened?
You ever fall in love with someone so fucking amazing? Like, so fucking amazing. And you're like, this was meant to be. Like, I was meant to fucking meet you. I really was meant to meet you. And I haven't felt like this about a woman in a really fucking long time. Probably I haven't felt like this since my first girlfriend, who, God rest her soul. Like, I dearly, she's not with us anymore on this planet. And there is no woman in my life that's ever held a candle to her until I met this girl.
Wow.
And
so what happened?
God damn it. So I told her I had feelings for her. He's like, he knew, actually. Like, he was actually really sweet about it and supportive.
Aww.
And he was like, I've never seen you. He's like, I already knew because of how concerned you seem to be with her all the time and how helpful you always were with her. He's like, I know you're a helpful person, but he's like, you were definitely overextending. And I did. I fell over time really hard for her, if you want to know the truth.
Yeah.
And it's hard for me to say this without crying.
Well, if you need to take a minute, take a minute. It's fine.
So yeah. So this is what happened. So she is with someone, or I can't even describe it. Like, this person uses her.
Yeah.
And I love her. I love when she runs around the kitchen and then she calls me babe.
I am surrounded by idiots, but that's okay. We shall persevere. Oh, we shall persevere in a second.
I love her. I'm probably leaving this in like a good dick. I'm advising him. He's like, I'm usually great with technology. And I was like, oh, you're gonna get in trouble. This is gonna be so much fun. Like, for me, this isn't actually a problem. Because if you are my slave, like, it's only a problem for you. It's only your problem. See, if he were a normal guest, I'd be like, oh no, I have to fix it. Let's figure it out. But since he's my slave, it's like, you figure it out. I already sent you a good, I sent you what he made, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's why he's here. That's why he's here, sort of. You better
Absolutely
shut up.
Beautiful.
But again, better show up, fucker. Is that a Fanta? Is that an orange Fanta?
It is.
God damn.
I haven't had one in forever.
I haven't seen one in forever. Hold.
I'm gonna have an orange Fanta.
He just told me to hold. Oh, bitch. Let's start coming up with punishments. Let's do it together.
Did he say just hold, or did he say hold, please?
No, hold.
No.
What's the punishment? Let's go. Let's spitball. He's not even here. This is gonna be fun.
What?
Hold.
Oh, where are you?
Hi, there he is.
Oh, there you are. Hello.
We were just
I
deciding.
use my phone now because my computer's being stupid.
We don't care. You sound better actually now.
Way better.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
just
good.
Way better.
speak clearly into wherever the microphone is. There you go.
My left
There
cheek.
you go, honey. There you go.
That's working. That's much better.
Oh, look at his ceiling. Oh, look at the green. Woo! Fuck me.
I really like
Yeah.
that bow.
He's like, yeah, I would.
I consider it my weapon wall.
Yeah, I like the weapon
It's a nice
wall.
weapon wall.
Okay, we were about to get into a story which you rudely interrupted with your appearance late, which means you're getting punished, which we were just deciding.
That's fine.
So that'll be later. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Grey Worm. That's mine.
Hello.
Isn't he cute?
Nice to meet you.
Isn't he cute?
Nice
Look
to
at
meet
him.
you, Lady M.
I just wanna.
He is, yeah.
Just. Have you ever seen the Minions? You know the Minions,
Yes.
like okay. So
Yeah.
you ever see the first one where he grabs another minion and he snaps it like one of those glow sticks and shakes them up?
Yeah.
That's what I want to do with you. That's what I want to do with you.
Exactly.
It'll be so much
Oh,
fun
good.
for both of us.
Oh,
Okay,
totally.
so we had some technical difficulties because this is daddy issues, and that's what we do here. We fuck shit
Every
up
single time.
every fucking time. In fact, I would actually not trust a recording and or probably not air a recording where everything went fine.
Yeah, no, there'd be something up with that. It'd be a cursed episode.
There you go.
Like, you listen to the episode and then some dominatrix calls you and tells you that you've only got 7 days left to live or
That's it.
something.
That's how it ends. That's how I want to go out, though. If a bitch calls me and goes, "You got 7 more days," I was like, "That's 7 days I have." Okay, so like I look at things
Right,
so.
Can we speed this shit up? Damn, 7 days.
Dude, no, I'm fine with it. Speed my shit up. I've already almost died 9 times. You know this, bitch. So like,
Yeah.
at this point, take me out. If I know in advance I'm for sure going, I'm about to wreck your world.
Yeah, but you won't though. You won't though.
No,
You-
I
you'll-
will.
It'll be like 7 days, and then she'll show up, and like you'll just get really fucked up, but you'll survive.
You know what? That's the other thing. I never die when I'm supposed to. I really.
Yeah.
Satan's like, no. Can't have it. I take it back. No, back. Take her back.
Not today.
No,
Not today.
not today. We were talking about a recent breakup I'm going through, and you know about this, Worm.
Of course.
So I'm super sad, on and off, mostly on, and I'm not great at being sad because it just means that I fucking care, you know?
Yeah. What's
Ask-
a bad breakup? You want me to go over there and slash your tires or something? Set her car
No,
on
because
fire.
it's not her that fucked shit up, really.
Oh.
Okay?
It's our ass.
Enter asshole. Enter asshole. Now, he's got a link to the show, so I fucking hope he hears me. You motherfucker, I hate. I hate you for every reason that I hate every fake dominant on the planet. Okay?
Oh God, it's one of those.
Oh, he's the. You
Mhm.
remember when we did that fake dom episode? It was about him.
Oh, right.
So, this is where we're at. Okay, so I told her like where things were going. We were happy. Things were great. Okay,
Yeah.
and then shit started getting weird. Like he started liking my posts on.
No, fuck off.
Thank you. All right. Do you see her reaction? Okay. How immediate that was. She was like, "Oh, he's being a hoe."
Yeah, fuck that.
So that's everyone. Okay. But so this is what happened. All right. I hear too much shifting, Worm. You're interrupting my audio. Do you hear the? What is this?
I'm
A
sorry.
static festival? Come on, get your shit together.
I'm sorry.
You should be. So, this is how it went. Everything was fine. We were super happy, super in love. She doesn't know this, but I was planning on taking her to New York.
Oh.
Yeah, like I was literally, the day this all happened, about to ask her to come to New York. And that's a whole different thing. He starts like liking my photos, and then
Fuck off.
and I ignored him. And then he made a desperate attempt to get my attention by reposting something of mine and tagging me. Oh, bitch, I
Oh,
see
God.
you. You're a fucking stupid bitch. You're a stupid,
God.
stupid bitch.
That-
You are
I'm sorry, but like, okay, like even not in this situation, right?
Mhm.
Nothing shows your lack of dominance than pathetic attention grabs
Thank you.
like that.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
I mean, for fuck's sake, your balls are
Oh.
located where exactly?
So here's the thing. This guy is everything that we hate. I mean, it's just, if anybody knew what he has done to her without her consent kind of thing, like
Yeah.
devious fucking shit he's done behind her back, then they would hate him as much as I do. Because I heard all
I
of
already
it.
hate him just because he reposted your shit and tagged you in it.
She knows me so well. So, you know me, you're gonna fucking fish in my fucking playpen. Oh, mistake. So I hit him up, and I was like, so you're gonna keep liking my shit, or are you gonna say something? Because I'm a bitch. And he was like, oh, I'm paraphrasing, but it was way more flirtatious. But, like, basically, he loves my page. He loves my content. Love, 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 love.
No, he doesn't.
No, you want to fuck me, okay? And
Yeah.
I smell you from 10 miles away, you stupid whore. And I am not done with you.
Can I just say,
Okay.
I think we should really start calling men whores more.
Yes, honey. I agree.
I
Mwah.
think that
Yes.
I think that should become a male term.
Absolutely. Him's a hoe. Okay? Hoe for show. Because he doesn't even get paid. He's just a hoe. He's hoeing and going. All right? And I'm getting this out. This is cathartic. I am really angry with this motherfucker because he has mind fucked her into being Jesus in her brain. But really, he is like the most womanizing piece of shit I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of them in my day. Like, I will cut their balls off faster than you can think about it. But this guy, he has a play system. And basically what he does is he kind of tries to key into a person's energy and match that. So within 10 minutes, I figured out he's not really a dominant, that he's been using this woman as essentially like a test object because she enjoys BDSM. He's never really experienced BDSM. He just enjoys her reaction. That's not the same thing as being a dominant fucker.
No. Well, and that's the thing about, like, a lot of these, especially fake male doms. And I'm not trying to single male doms out, but I'm going to because I've never met a female dom like that.
Thank you.
Not one.
Thank you.
In all my years, I've not one. It's always male doms. Well, they're not male doms, but they call themselves male doms because there is always some doe-eyed, not very bright woman out there that will believe what the shit they're telling them.
Well, I'm about to ruin his day. Because, see, what he didn't know about me when he started talking to me is that I already knew too much about him.
Yeah.
I already knew way too much about him. And so he was like, well, I understand you know my situation. And I was like, I want your version. You tell me.
Yeah.
And he did. It was very courteous. You know what I mean? Like, too fucking squeaky, you bitch.
Yeah.
You little bitch. I understand, Sneaky, because I fucking can smell you from here. You're dirty. You're a dirty fucking whore. You're dirty. If you can't feel the rage from here, I'm still mad. Because I truly love this girl, is the thing.
Yeah.
I love her. And he's ruined it in 2 weeks. And this is how he did it. He could probably sense some distance with her because she was getting more independent. Oh, he can't have that because he's a narcissist.
No.
Can't have that.
Yeah.
Oh, he can't have that. He likes to control her and then keep her in a box.
Yeah.
I got sick of watching it. I know that she knows he's not good, but she also thinks that he can be. So then she says this to me.
Christ, girl, come on.
It gets worse.
No,
She
can't.
told me, and this is a quote, he can learn from you. I would like that you guys are talking. I was like, this is not a good idea. I was like, this is not a fucking good idea. I was like, this is a bad idea. I was like, because I'm about to fucking open that wound on him. Because I already have a vested interest in not fucking him, which already puts us at odds because he wants to fuck. That's all he does is
Yeah.
bone. He's a
That's
bone
all- yeah.
festival. So,
Yeah.
and I don't care how big your dick is, because quite frankly, there's more of you. I don't care.
There's plenty, yeah.
There's plenty of dick out there, and strap-ons exist too, so fuck you. So, at the end of it, this is what happened. He did something I couldn't. He paid for something that she really, really, really deeply wanted, which I would have supported, actually, if that was all he was doing. However, he and her are gonna hang out after. See, I'm knocking shit over. I can't even fucking think. I'm knocking shit over on my desk. It's huge, by the way. My desk is literally the size of a long-ass body. Okay? I can sleep on my desk. It's huge. And I'm knocking shit off because my wingspan is not big enough for my rage. So, this is what just happened. He basically comes in, starts talking to me, starts liking photos, but then has the good sense to go, oh, well, they know each other really well, so maybe I shouldn't do that. So then he starts private messaging me about photos I am posting, like telling me they're absolutely gorgeous and absolutely breathtaking. I already know, bitch. I fucking know. I am pretty. I got that. I already know that about me. That's why they hire me as a model, asshole. They don't hire me because I'm a fat fucking oaf that looks like Shrek. They hired me because I'm
Oh my
pretty.
god, does he look like Shrek?
I mean, no, he kind of looks like a nerd.
What do you mean, like an 80s nerd? Like
No.
giant glasses and
No.
pocket protectors?
No, like this is the guy you see in the gym that like macro diets.
Oh god.
Yep.
I bet $20 says he has owned at least one shirt with Goku on it.
I don't even know what that is, but I would believe you
It's-
because it sounds
It's a guy
kind of
from
douchey.
Dragon Ball Z, and guaranteed this guy has owned a shirt with Goku on it at some point in his life.
Well, here was the problem I had. I started screenshooting our conversations and sending them to her. I was like, this is the fucking person.
Yeah.
All these women that have come to her before me that she was like, they're just a bunch of dumb hoes and a bunch of dumb sluts. Okay, am I a dumb slut? Because you fell in love with me, and now he's going after me. Maybe they're
Yeah.
not that fucking crazy. Maybe he's that much of a slut.
Yeah.
So I said to her, I was like, listen, I was like, you need to read some shit. Educate yourself. Find out because I am definitely deflecting. Like, he'll make some comment, and I'll make either a joke about it or deflect it and redirect or whatever.
Yeah.
So, like, Worm's even seen some of the interaction. I think I've sent some of it to him. Not entirely sure. Okay, so you know that I was like, pa, pa, pa.
Like a fly swatter.
Like a fly swatter. Now, I basically, and I didn't just do that because he was flirting with me. I did it because no matter who you are, I love her, and I wouldn't do that to her even if I were interested in him in any fucking way. I would never fucking go for that shit.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, he's repulsive, and his dick has been everywhere. So, ladies, get your STD checks. Just saying. Because all of the ones you know about, there's like 100 others. I promise you. He has a hoe in every area code. I promise you. Because he was making a play for me behind her back. But yet, kind of in front of her. Like, planting the seed that she should try to be more bisexual. And I was like, wait a second now. Am I a task?
And that was the whole thing. The whole point of him messaging you in the first place was to see if there was any way he could turn you, get you to sub to him, could have a little harem.
He has one. He is so greedy. I am not really a violent person. Like, I broke shit that day. I was so angry because I saw what he was fucking doing, and I was so angry, and it made me throw up, and I was sick for 2 days, and I didn't sleep. And if you can hear the rambling in my voice, like, I was super upset because I realized I don't fit into this puzzle.
No.
I don't. Despite the fact that I would literally have flown out yesterday for her, and I wanted her to come to New York, and like all this stuff that I had been working towards, I just, like, all gone. And mind you, I didn't get to know her overnight. Like, I fell in love with her over time.
Well, yeah.
And so, like, this has been really painful for me. And I basically am sitting here now, like... I love you, honey. I live for you.
Better on that alarm.
I fucking live for you. I do. If I could just eat you right now, I would.
Sorry about that.
I'm not. I'm leaving that in. I'm not even editing it out. Because sometimes you do shit. Like, today you were making some food, and I was like, I'm leaving that in like a good dick. I was like, because you were just so fucking cute. She's adorable. I'm gonna put this shit up. I'm gonna start actually putting us up on live. Because even if they don't watch us when we air, they can watch us later. I think it's time.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Fun.
Anyway, so now I'm sitting here with a broken heart when I want to break his balls. And I blocked him because he started basically talking a little too flirtatiously. And I was like, don't say what you're thinking.
You could have sent him a slave application.
No, dude. I wouldn't even train him. I'd end up just choking him out until he can't. I can't.
Oh, no,
I can't.
Not an actual offer of training, just to show him his place.
Oh, no. He's a bitch. No.
A bitch.
He's a bitch. Like, a slave has a place. He's below that. He's that low. Nothing. I got nothing for him. But if he's listening to this because he does have a link to the show, fuck you. You're an asshole. You broke her heart. You broke my heart. And then I had to turn around and basically tell her what I just told my wife, which is, you know, despite the fact that I'm totally in love with this woman, you're in the way by being a fucking selfish cocksucker who does not even love her. And let's face it, like, I know that you're doing some dirty ass shit. Trust me, I know how deep that fucking dark hole goes. You just don't know me that well. I have found things out about this dude. There's no way he knows that I know about him. So, with that in mind, I blocked him, and I told her why I was blocking him, and I told her also, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm adjusting my camera.
Do you think I give a shit about the damn camera? You sit your ass down.
I am sitting down.
Now, and no back talk. Oh, you are so in trouble. And I thought you had manners. Look at him blush. Oh, this motherfucker. You're going to stay on camera with me when we're done here. Because we're not done here. Okay? Okay? That's how that just went. Okay? Woo. Watch me work.
They just really ask for it sometimes.
I know! Fuck! If you are listening to me right now, even the best behaved men need training. I promise you, send him my way. I will fix him for you. And then you can just enjoy life. Seriously. I'm taking clients. I just told my family, I'm like, I'm taking local clients. That's it. I have a fucking trade to be honored here. I was like, and there's shit that needs to get done. I have to get back to New York soon. There's like a photo shoot that's happening. I'm getting off topic. Okay? Back to the rage. Here's where we're at. I still love her. I miss her desperately. Like, I hated it. But there is no place for me in her world as long as they're interacting. Because he is such a mind fucker that he will ruin everything like a toxic, arsenic, meth, heroin waste that he is.
Yeah, and he will.
So, because he did it in 2 weeks. Like, I got
she clearly cannot see him for who he is right now.
She thinks that she can help him. About it. She thinks she can help him, which is, by the way, the thought of the week. I have so many female friends this week specifically who are coming at me with, yeah, he's not doing anything I really need him to do, but I feel like I'm here to change him. Good luck, girl. Bye.
If you have to say yeah, but about your man, he doesn't need to be your man.
Bye. Ask me if I fucking
ever say, like, or your woman or your significant other of any gender identity. You do not ever need to have to describe them with yeah, but.
No.
Come
No.
on.
I'm
Know
either
your
proud
worth.
of you or you gotta go. You
Yes.
know, that's
Yes.
it. Those are my rules now. I've dismissed. He knows this. I dismissed 2 people in a week. I was like, you gotta go. You gotta go. And the only thing that's really bothering me is, like, this girl, because it's not her fault, but it is her fault in that she needs to she needs to fucking stay away from him, because I told her, I was like, he is so toxic. He will go after everything you love and poison it. He'll ruin your marriage. He'll ruin your friendships. He thinks that her and I are just friends. Fine. I don't care what you think, bitch. I really don't, because you're like scum to me. So I don't care what you think. But I care that she listens to you. Because when she listens to you, it's like the Pied Piper of bullshit. Like, she's like, yeah, man. Even though he's a total trash heap, he's a shit bucket on wheels, because he's so greedy that no matter what amount of women he has, he's got a source of extra women. He's even used women to get other women. He's using her to get me. I was like, oh, I will fuck you up. I'm so glad you're not here right now, because I will fuck you up.
Yeah.
And on the topic of fucking someone up, I did have someone actually make me smile this week. Grey Worm. Thank you.
Aww.
Yeah,
Good
he
boy.
did. He did. You want to see what he did?
Wait, can I ask you something real quick?
Go on.
What week was it that you dismissed 2 in a week? Was it this last week? See, that's why he's being a little brat. He's all cocky now, because he's like, oh, I'm special. She get me.
He's like, I made the cut. She's not getting rid of me. I'm special. See, don't think you're that special. See, you gotta stay in line. Stay between the poles, or I'll whip you with them. Hold on. I want to show you what he did. Okay. For those of you who are super fucking greedy and don't think about acts of service as an amazing quality, let me show you why you're wrong.
Look at that smile.
Nothing makes me happier than thick leather.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
Oh, it gets prettier when I bring it closer. Watch. It's like a thick dick. There you go. Woo-hoo.
That is gorgeous. Do you sell those?
He might, for me.
I've made them for friends. I've made them for other people, but I've technically never sold one yet.
Okay.
It's
So
really
you're not.
nice.
First of all, you're not allowed to without my permission. Okay. No. But look. Okay. He asked for the measurement of my hand. I gave it to him. This is perfectly like. Look.
Oh my god.
Look. Do you see?
That
Do
is
you fucking see?
fantastic.
Like,
that is so gorgeous. Oh, I love it.
if you want to make me excited, my nethers are excited on a level that like only a new car could really do for me. Step it up, slaves. Come on. I'm taking applications for new ones because of the fuck ups this week. So this is my new baby girl. I love her.
She's gorgeous.
I've named her Lilith.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
oh, I love it.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, that's gorgeous, and it matches.
So
God,
this was
it's so important for toys to match.
Thank you. So I just want to open with, it's perfectly balanced, and I'm all about like weight matters to me. Okay, this it feels like a good sword. You know what I'm talking about? Like the perfect weighted blade. And if you can't, like, behind him, he's got one of them. So that's where he got the idea, I could tell.
No, that's my katana, my bow. I got 2 whips. The black one I made first. The white one is actually glow in the dark. And then I have my crop right here.
See?
That is gorgeous.
See?
My own crop.
And then check this out. Look.
That is fantastic. Oh, it matches perfectly. That's so beautiful. Wow. How long have you been working with leather?
Leather just recently, probably within a year, but I usually do a lot of paracord.
I love it! Dude, I fuck myself up with this sometimes. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Seriously, the other day I was like, I need a full-length mirror so I can enjoy this on the level that God intended. Okay? Okay, because there's a story here. I used to take long, like full-length selfies. You want to know where that stopped?
Why?
I'll tell you why. 2 reasons. First of all, I don't have a tripod that holds my phone. Number 1. Number 2. Okay? Problem number 2. Problem number 2 is I don't have a full-length fucking mirror anymore. You want to know why that is?
Why?
My son decided that he was going to slam my door, and on it, where that adorable fireman costume is behind me,
Yeah.
used to be my jewelry box that, like, had all my... It's over there now. But it used to hang on the door. It's, like, the kind that has a light in it and opens, and, like, it's got all my fucking shit. I haven't opened it in 7 months. I haven't worn jewelry because I can't hang it on a fucking door, okay? I can't open it if it's not hanging on a fucking door because it weighs like 115 pounds when it's got all my jewelry in it. Yeah. And then, what the fuck am I gonna do without a full-length mirror, which it was attached to? So, like, these are white girl problems. And I'm having them, all right? I'm having them. I've got other requirements for the end of my year, like some goals. Like, I want a new bed set because this shit over here gotta go. It's gotta fucking go.
Yeah.
It's
Had that for a while.
Yep. Gotta go. I want something white and fluffy. I want to jump into it and feel like I'm in a goddamn cloud. I want to come and feel like I'm in heaven because I know I'm never gonna make it there. So, like, this is my only chance to feel luxurious. I'm doing it. I'm doing it while I'm still alive. If that bitch calls me with that 7-day call, I've already experienced heaven, so we can go anywhere we gotta go.
Yeah, but you know what, though? You're going to be every poly article if you get the fluffy white.
Okay.
Look up any news article on polyamory, and it's always a picture of like 3 feet or 3 people under a white fluffy blanket. Every
duvet.
time.
the thruple duvet. I love her
The
face.
thruple duvet. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is mine.
I love it. That is absolutely gorgeous work.
I fucking
It really
love it
is.
too. I mean, what's not to love? And it's got this, and I just love it. I just fucking love it. So when you're sad, get yourself a slave that's worth a fucking damn. Because this one is consistent, kneels every morning, which is a requirement. Otherwise, you're fucking gone. You gotta go. We're already working on plans for New York. So that's just, I really have to pick a fucking date is the problem. But he'll be around to be my work bitch.
Yes.
I actually
It's handy.
yeah, I need that. I need more moral support. Maybe I'll have less panic attacks and shit like that.
Yeah.
Also,
I'm good for that.
Also, he has a skill that I've always wanted in a human. He's a chef.
Oh my God! Nice.
Yep. So
I've got to I've got to teach my maid how to cook because she doesn't know. So I've got to train her on that. Maybe I'll make her just go to school for it or something.
there you go. Save you time, less training, less effort. Ding.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I'm keeping this one around unless he gets snotty, in which case then I'll beat him a little bit and then we'll see what he does. But on top of having kind of a crazy week, what else happened? Oh, I got kicked by a bitch. Hold that thought. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves.
She got kicked by a bitch.
Oh, that sounds so much fun.
So how did you two meet?
Actually, the funny thing is, I ran my own Instagram because technically I'm a switch, so I was still am a dom, but I don't have my own sub. But when I had the Instagram page, I was looking around and I don't know, I just found her page because I was looking and I found it interesting.
Yeah.
I actually think I found it on my personal page too, which is weird. But then when I first saw it, I'm like, oh, tribute to Speak. I'm like, oh, great, that's cool. But then I don't know, like whenever like she posted a story, I always reacted to it. You know, like how Instagram is, stuff like that. And I don't know, she just gave me a chance, and I'm eternally grateful for it. You know, like I didn't have to tribute for her.
Yeah, she's a sweetie pie.
And that was about a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Nice.
Something like that. Then, well, at that point, I was having problems with in my life personally. So I was like, oh, you know, I'm not really ready. I know myself, I'm not ready for it yet, because of financial problems and personal problems, stuff like that. So, you know, I'm not in the right place to do that.
That shows, you know, that shows a very mature sense of self-awareness that you don't get with a lot of subs, to be honest.
It's something very important that any sub should know, that you have to be ready for yourself, first of all, and financially set. Well, not financially set, but, you know, like in a good place where you don't have to worry about it too much. But then you can also, you know, think about your dom, which is very important to me, because Miss Shade, I always think about. So then now recently, I was like, oh, you know, like we've been talking for a while, and then I asked if I could surf, and that was about 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, and then 3 long nights of making her whip and crop. And
his
3 long
hands,
nights.
his hands turn black, like from working with the leather. I was like, keep going.
Yeah, it was the crop. The crop took me about 4 hours to make straight. I mean, in one night.
Yeah, he didn't sleep.
Then the bullwhip, took me about 8 hours to make, because I went through the entire night without sleeping. And then by the end of it, I had to make the 2 little decker knots on the handle. If those 2 knots right there, they're very complicated knots that I have to make.
Yeah.
And I was running on no sleep, so I said,
God.
all right, I said, fuck it, just let me sleep, and then I'll deal with it in the morning.
Yeah.
But then I finished it, and then I cleaned it, I conditioned it, because it's very supple now, as Miss Shake will tell you.
I love it!
I just love seeing her smile. It's great. But yeah, no, then after that, that proved my devotion for acts of service, because I'm still not financially in the best place, but, you know, like, I am much more of a service slave than anything, which I enjoy, as you can see. But then, yeah, I think we made it official Sunday.
Yep.
Yesterday?
Aww.
Sunday.
Ignore dog barking.
Yeah, no, I don't go into this shit lightly. He knows that.
No.
I don't. I take, like, and he was like, I thought you were going to have a lot more rules. I was like, oh, I design rules, okay? I'll come up with shit for you to do. But it's more about, where's your fucking head at? And it isn't about what's in your wallet, because that will always change. A rich guy could be a poor guy tomorrow. Stock exchange and all, you know?
Absolutely.
So, like, to me, and I'm saying this to a lot of doms out there, acts of service can be more valuable long term because it shows devotion in a different way. Monetary devotion is not, in my view, I've done financial domination and I stepped away from it for a reason. I stepped away from it because I feel like it's like a bunch of fucking flaky millennials. But also, I think, and that's my own personal opinion, but the other thing is that my wife and I have goals here. We don't want to be doing shit for ourselves forever. We've got slaves for that.
Yeah. Although I'm not taking applications for slaves at the minute. I just don't have time for them.
Well, that's fair. But I do. I'm taking. Come on. You guys can apply. Oh, by the way, I have a private Instagram now. It's @DarkShadeQueen. So you sluts can find me there. If you request me and I don't accept you, there's a reason, and you can fuck off now. Okay? Yeah. I don't really want you on my shit if I don't accept you. So don't send me more than one request. You're just pissing me off, and I'm probably just gonna get pissed. And that's not good for anybody.
Why the fuck do they do that? It's like, no.
It's the desire, and then the fuck. It's really that. It's like she must be confused. I'm awesome, and I'm like, no, I'm not confused. You're stupid. I don't like now. If you haven't noticed, I need an intelligent slave. He's brilliant.
Yeah.
He is, and he's got lots of skills that I like. Obviously, the man can handle leather. In fact, I liked his leather work so much. There was like a piece of leather that he had tied everything together with, and I wore that shit around my neck, which is the first piece of leather I've had around my neck in a minute, and it was glorious. But while fighting with the mayor, I ended up, well, I wasn't really fighting with her. That sounds really extreme, but like she was freaking out on the track and whatever, and I was like, you know, it came off. And I went back twice to try and get it, but the sad end of that story is it's gone. It's somewhere on the track probably. But I started to say before I left, I got kicked by a bitch. And I need to tell my wife this story because I need to know if... Okay, you gotta stop moving your head with that. You see that thingy? You, yes. Mm-hmm. You. Mm-hmm. That little mouthpiece on your shirt there, I'm pointing at it. There you go. There you go. Yeah. If you have to hold that till the end, there you go. Because if I hear any more static, I'm coming for you. And not in a good way.
Well, you already am, so...
There you go. There you go. That's true. It would just be worse. You're right. At least you're smart. See? I need that in a slave. Okay.
Well, I try not to be an idiot.
Yeah, he's not. He's really, really not. So... There's a fucking hurricane coming in? What the fuck is going on out there?
It's the apocalypse. Fucking finally.
Again. Dude, it's like a tree just went by. I was like, what the fuck? All right. Anyway, so I was at this place where I go and have lunch and whatever, and I went there to go meet this chick, a guy that I also met at this bar. He's just a friend, never made a pass at me, like, never flirted with me, totally not like that kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
He's been dating her, and he mentioned her to me, and he was like, hey, she's super cool, you should meet her, she's here today. I was like, cool. Well, I ended up being like 2 hours later than I expected because other shit happened, and so I show up, right? And she's sitting at a table, and I want to know what y'all's response would be to this, because this is what happened versus what I would have done. But so she was sitting alone at the table, but I knew it was her because I saw the two guys that I already know walking away. Yeah. So I knew that was the chick I was supposed to meet, right?
Right.
So I'm like, cool. So I go up and I'm like, hi.
That's when you edited it out.
Hi, I'm Shade. Except I actually told her my real name. I should have entered with Shade Queen. Maybe that would have made this better. Maybe she would have stayed in her lane. But this is what happened. Like, him and I are totally platonic. He's never made a pass at me. Like, it's not like that. And I would tell you if he had made a pass at me, quite frankly.
Well, yeah.
Like, I wouldn't care.
Yeah. I would have heard about it months ago.
Yep, it would have already been spoken about. My wife knows everything. So, but that wasn't the case, and I didn't really care. So, hi, I'm Shade. Insert dude's name. Wanted me, we'll call him Brian. Brian wanted me to meet you. And she goes, who are you? I've never heard of you. Ooh. Okay. All right, bitch. I fucking see you. Mind you, she's at least 10 years older than me, so she's making herself look shitty right now.
She is, yeah. That reeks of insecurity.
Yep. Oh, it gets so much better. So then, I'm like sitting there. I order a drink. I ask her about herself. I was like, Brian really wanted me to meet you. I'm so glad you're here. And she was like, he didn't tell me you were coming. And I was like, oh, it's like that. Well, it's not like that. I was like, probably didn't mention me because I'm not that relevant. I was like, he just knows me from here. Everybody here knows me from here. I was like, I order the same food every fucking day at almost the same time. Like
Yeah.
when I order what I order, you want to know what I order? I
Yes.
order an LA Kogi dog with balsamic slaw, which it's hard to express, but it's like super delicious. And it's like pickled. There's also pickled onions on it, which are delicious. The red onions, I don't know why I'm going into detail about this. And I get these tots that are delicious with homemade ranch on the side. That's my order. I order it all the time. And I order some sort of meat or cider, or I smoke a lot of weed. So it really just depends on what kind of mood I'm in. Usually I just smoke cigarettes and eat. So anyway, I'm sitting there. I'm trying to like make peace. Old boy shows up with his friend. I'm like, hi. And he gives me the hi from across the table. I was like, oh, she's that insecure. Hey, dude. Hey, no side hug. Cool. If she's going to attack you for that, I understand. I got your signal, dude. I got you.
Yeah.
Like, she must be that nuts. So this is how it progresses.
I can imagine dating someone like that. Jesus Christ.
Oh, honey, when I tell you this story, you're going to laugh and / be so proud. Okay? Because if you thought that I couldn't handle my own today, that day was
I would
the
never
day.
think that.
I know. I was just playing with you. But this is what happened. So she ends up getting him back to the table. Then all of a sudden, he barely sits down. He's like rubbing her shoulders and shit. And she's marking her territory and everything I say. She's like, I was like, I'm going back to New York soon. I just found out, which I had the day before. And I was like, there's a big project. She was like, oh, what are you doing there? I was like, photo shoot. She was like, oh, for who? I was like, well, it's kind of a project I've been planning over the last year, so I don't really want to talk to you about it. Oh, where do you shoot? Well, the last time I shot, it was on Fifth Avenue with Fendi. You fucking cunt. So fucking suck my dick. But I didn't say that. What I said was, oh, I used to shoot in blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. I didn't say who I worked for. Because I don't need to lead with my credentials. Because I am not insecure.
Yeah.
Or an asshole. Well, I am an asshole, but not insecure. So, this is how it goes down. Bitch sits and is all like, and then she says, well, I'm gonna go home. But these are the signals when you know a bitch ain't leaving. She left her phone, she left her purse, she left half a drink. No, that bitch is about to fucking rack your nuts. She is not done here. And he and her leave and go what I thought was home, maybe, but I knew better, right? Yeah. I turned to the guy that he was originally with, and I was like, she's about to get pissed at him. And he goes, oh, no, it's not like that. I was like, oh, it is.
Oh, it so clearly is.
I was like, you don't know women. I was like, you, sir, don't know women. I was like, she right now is yelling at him. And no sooner do I say that, but all the servers and the bartender all come over, and they're like, what the fuck is up over there? And they were like, because she's flicking him off and hitting him and yelling at him in broad daylight. She's pissed. Then about 15 minutes go by. That's how long this goes on. I go on drinking my fucking shit, sitting and eating my dog like the fucking queen I am, not giving a single fuck, because this is not I'm Switzerland, okay? Yeah. Like, I literally have no interest in your dude. I ain't coming for that. Like, sorry. Like, I'm sorry you're that insecure, but I'm not that bitch. So anyway, I'm really just here for the food and the cigarettes. Anyway, and I like sitting outside, so I go here like quite often. But they know I'm not a shit starter, because I'm not. I've never ever started any shit there.
So, if you're there that often, they're not worried about you at all.
Oh no, they're like, she good. She comes back to the table, and you could tell like they've been in a fight because he's all sad, but he doesn't act like it. And you can tell, like, she just beat his ass, basically. But I say nothing, and, like, it's silent as fuck. But now 2 other chicks have shown up and left because she was so awkward. And another chick and I are still talking, and we're getting along fine, right? So, case in point, I'm not a bitch because I could get along with other females. We're getting along fine, but this bitch shows back up, and all of it comes to a head. So, chick I was getting along with has to leave for a concert. Bye, she was awesome. If you know and are listening and you know who I am, you were great, but you missed a whole fucking show, okay? Because as soon as you left, this is what happened. Your chair got empty, And he sat down, and they're sitting down, and he's not rubbing her shoulders. And under her breath, she says to him, "You're such a fucking liar." I don't even know what possessed her to say that.
About what? Well,
Just about him. Just about him. And I said to her, I was like, "Aw, be nice to Brian. He's a nice guy." And she turns to me like this. Like she's in Star Trek and the fucking, like that. Okay? Spun my fucking earbuds off on that. That's how severe it was. And she turns at me like this. And this is me. I'm the stick, okay? So she's at me like this. "Oh, yeah? How long have you known him?"
What? Wait, is she?
Oh, yes,
How
she
long
is.
How long have you known him, bitch?
So apparently they've been together for 2 years. No, they haven't, by the way. No, they haven't. No, they haven't. So I found that out. I might have upset my microphone. Hold on. I was a little too extreme. I got really excited. Whew. So anyway, she is like, "I've known him for 2 years. How long have you known him?" I was like, "Just for like a couple weeks, but he's always been nice to everyone." And it's true. Like,
Yeah.
he is just a nice person. He has never tried to fuck me or anything. He's never put a hand on me like that. Like, no. And I am the bitch you don't touch. And everyone knows that. Okay? It's evident. If I touch you, it's different. It's like being graced by God or Satan, whoever you pray to. I don't care. But in either case, I am not the one you touch. I touch you if I feel like it. And sometimes it might hurt. She says to me, she was like, "You don't even fucking know him." And I was like, "Well, that's fair." And I did say that. I was like, but I was like, you're just cutting him down and ripping him apart right now. And I just think it's messed up. Then she said something, which I don't remember what it was. I was like, "What?" I was like, "You what?" This is where I fucked up. This is where I said, "Well, you're kind of acting like a crazy bitch right now." And
I don't think you fucked up. I mean, it's true.
It was true. And at that point, she got in my face, put her hands on me. I was like, "You're going to want to let go of me because you don't know where I'm from and you don't know how hell that I will unleash. You will not walk out of this place."
Yeah.
I was like, "You're going to want to take your fucking hands off me." She does, but then she kicks me drunkenly. Like, not a good kick.
Oh, God. Yeah,
So it's like the...
See, when somebody like when somebody kicks you, you automatically know that you can kick their fucking ass.
First
because
of all,
nobody that's actually going to get no bar fight with you will lead with a fucking kick.
Dude, I'll fuck you up. I will fucking make your mother cry from her grave, which is where I'll put her too. Because I'm not that nice. Like, I'm a nice person, but don't put your fucking hands on me. I even said to her, I was like, "If you don't take your hands off me right now, I will break them both."
Yeah.
And she did. But what she did then is kicked me drunkenly. Some person pulled her off, and like she fell back in her chair and kicked the table over. Like I was like, "Do you see yourself right now?" Mind you, she made a point of telling me she was a psychologist. No, bitch, you're a counselor. I made the distinction because you decided to lead with your credentials, and then I decided to educate you in how many years in college you missed to be a psychiatrist, and why I know that you're just a counselor. You do treatment counseling, and I know you're on drugs. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Fuck you. I already know what kind of hoe you at. I wasn't here for a fight, but I will finish you, just like in Mortal Kombat, okay?
Oh, man. I haven't played Mortal Kombat in ages.
I know. This is how it goes down. So all of that goes, she kicks, or the bar manager comes out, and he's like, "You gotta go. You gotta go." And she's like, "She needs to go. She upset me." And he goes, No, she can stay. She's good. We like her. You're nuts." And they were like, "You are banned. You can't come back." And then sent her a text. We all thought it was done, right?
Yeah.
Fast forward. It's been a couple hours. I am now back. Okay? Like, time has passed. Everything has calmed down. Nightfall has hit me. I'm chilling. Okay? Like, I am on full weed cruise control. I don't give a fuck now. All right? It's an indica kind of night. And I'm chilling, and I'm watching TV and socializing with my friends. And then all of a sudden, this huge-ass bitch walks in and comes at Brian, and he goes with her. Like, I'm like, this is weird. Not really. I don't really know what's going on, right? Well, someone says to me, "Oh, that's her sister." And I hear it out of my one good ear, and I go, "That's the crazy bitch's sister?" And she hears me like a bat from hell and goes, "What did you say?"
I said, "That's that crazy bitch's sister."
That's what I said. I fucking said it louder. I was like, "I'll say it again if you're deaf. Louder if you need." And she came right over to me.
Yeah.
This is why this story gets hilarious. So she does what her little tiny sister did, which is get in my face. And I'm just sitting there calm as shit. Like, you would have thought I was just like either drunk or super high. I was just high. I was just chilling on me like this. This is on you, whatever happens from here on out.
Yeah.
And baby daddy goes, "I know," referring to me, he goes, "I know she looks really small. And I know that she's tiny." He's like, "But let me fucking tell you something that you don't know. You do not want it." He's like, "She won't even need my help." He's like, "I promise you." And she stood there and looked at him, and you could tell, like, the fucking wheels were spinning. And I was like, "You hear that?" And then she just was like, "You're a fucking bitch." I was like, "At least I'm not trash."
Yeah.
Just because your sister needs emotional support doesn't mean that I'm an asshole for saying it out loud when she's being a psycho. Then this same chick takes the same guy aside and literally rips his shirt apart, bit him. One of them bit him. I can't remember if it was the sister or the other sister. It doesn't matter. The problem is, if you are dating a person that you have to apologize for, do not date them.
No.
Don't date them.
Don't date them.
They're not worth it.
Whatever happened to, like, guys telling each other not to stick their dick in crazy? Like, remember when that was a thing?
I think
what
that
happened
died.
to that?
I think that died. It used to be a rule where guys wouldn't fuck the crazy chicks. Now it's like a few White Claws in, and it's like, "All right, let's do this. All right." You know? Like, by the way, White Claw lovers around the world, burn your fucking nut sacks for me, okay? I'll take your nuts when I get there, but until then, just take a cigarette and burn it on your nut sack, because that's what you should be doing every time you have a White Claw. Every time a White Claw is open, a nut sack should be burned. That's my ruling.
That here, but I'm guessing it's awful.
It is. Okay, imagine I almost am offended to call it a gay drink.
It tastes like really bad diet soda.
Thank you.
It's like the new Zima.
Oh, it's just like that. It is just like Zima. Yes, there you go. It is. It's the alcoholic version of yuppie Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Oh, Christ.
With seltzer. Enjoy. Collect your nuts anywhere. It's that gay.
Why
I'm offended by calling it gay because, like, I'm half gay. But it offends me, but it's still true because it's like, hey, girl.
It's not, though, because if it were gay, it'd be stronger and have sparkle. And not be a shitty Zima.
You hear my wife speaking. You hear her plea for gays everywhere.
It sounds like the drink that you buy teenagers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Smirnoff Ice. Okay.
Yeah,
it's like at that level of retarded. Okay. So
that stuff was awful.
Are you a White Claw drinker?
Me? No.
Okay. But we were
My
about to have
coworkers are, and I hate it.
I assumed in advance that you weren't that stupid.
I'm gonna add that for any like applicants from the States. I'll be like, all right, I need to know.
Don't drink White Claw. If you drink White Claw,
you're seltzer water, but I don't like flavor of seltzer water.
You're walking a line now, worm. You're crawling the line. You're about to. I mean, seltzer and what? Seltzer and what alcohol? Like seltzer and
vodka and elderberry.
That's my bitch. Straight from the woodlands.
It'd be nice.
Ah.
Oh, little fun fact: I do have some bartending skills too.
I gotta tell you, I'm taking this bitch on tour. I'm telling you, this one. This one.
No, but what happened is that I used to be really, really, really addicted to soda. So the seltzer helps me cope with the bubblies, meanwhile not drinking all that damn sugar.
That's
so
good.
I
That is
actually
bad for you.
I understand that. I actually just started smoking CBD cigarettes instead of actual cigarettes. I haven't had nicotine in 8 days.
Wow.
Yeah. 8 days. I quit.
I'm really surprised
I quit.
you didn't kick the shit out of them.
You want to know why I quit?
You
You want to fucking know why I quit?
What? Were you hawking up blood or something?
No. For the woman
What?
I love. If I hear that fucking static, interrupt me one more time, worm. Oh, I love to see him nervous. It makes me happy.
Yeah.
I love a nervous slave. Oh, makes my day. By the way, my hair got done. Look.
I noticed, and it looks gorgeous, but
It's-
I was sort of waiting for the opportunity to say.
It's silver blonde. I'm think Cruella DeVille. Fuck me. Cruella DeVille with blonde. That's me.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I want. I was like, I want to go full Ice Queen for the winter. And she was like, I got you, bitch. Okay, so limits that you are like, okay, I know you don't have a lot, but like what?
Scat.
Okay, anything else?
Don't want to ever have to fuck with that. Don't ever want to have to deal with it. Don't ever even want to have the conversation. No, I will not shit on you.
No, I won't shit on you. I won't either. I mean, maybe I would. I probably would, actually. If you pissed me off, I probably would. I probably could do that.
After 2 girls in 1 cup, I'm not doing that either.
Yeah, see,
no,
that's the
none
thing.
Of that.
I've
Roman
seen that.
showers, no.
Yeah. Yeah, no. No, I'm not that cool.
Like, but I mean, I think with a lot of, because most people's limits kind of match my limits. It's all the obvious shit, nothing illegal, no scat, no like animals or children or anything, So most people I have kind of matching limits with, matching limits with. But I think there's also a responsibility of the dom, not just to be honest about their limits, but to be honest about their abilities when dealing with a sub. For example, if somebody was like, oh, I'm really, really fucking into Shibari, then it is my responsibility to say, I love that. Yay! I'm not very good at it. I'm not very good at it yet, though.
Right.
Like, I need to practice.
Right.
I need, you'll have to either go without really good Shibari while I practice on you, or we're not compatible.
That's fair.
If somebody has a limit like needles or something, I automatically am just like, no, you're getting stuck. Sorry.
So
you will be a pincushion or you will not be in my service.
So I have a question. Do you now only work with slaves that have served before? Or will you start from the ground up?
I prefer slaves that have served before under
me
someone.
too.
Because from the ground up, the problem you run into with that is
Listen up, worm.
The problem you run into with that is that a lot of these first-time slaves have an entire fantasy built up into their mind, an entire scenario of what it's going to be like and what it's going to feel like and what's going to happen. And then the reality is never going to be the same as the fantasy. And sometimes, they'll say like, I want you to beat me for 6 straight hours, and you hit them 3 times and they call red. They don't have a realistic understanding of what it is that they want yet.
Right.
And if it were somebody like Ben, if it were like my husband, yeah, I'll baby step you through it. But if you're coming to me in a strictly DS capacity, you have to know yourself at least a bit, I mean,
yeah, he actually
if you haven't had a mistress that you served long term, but you go to play parties a lot and you do scenes, like individual scenes with people, and you have experience with play, that I can work with that,
You're like,
but
not.
if they just never said anything, then
Yeah, you're like,
no.
no full noobs here.
Yeah, I'm not a cherry popper. I'm not here to pop your cherry.
Well, okay, so I have a few. The reason I brought this up is like there are red flags to me if you're like into animals or kids or like illegal shit. I'm like, I might report you. Like,
Yeah.
don't
The
hit
police
me
in
up.
your area will be notified.
Really, truly, if you're one of those people, just don't contact me because you can just assume I'm not that nice of a person and I may report you because if I figure out who you are, I will.
Yeah, absolutely.
So just don't assume I'm that cool because I'm not that fucking cool.
Fucking nobody is that cool.
Nobody is that cool.
That's disturbed.
Right.
Highly disturbed.
Yes. We've even had a whole episode on like what you should never have to ask. I wanted to tell you that story in the bar for a reason because I told that same story in the hair salon yesterday. Blue hair Betty. She's my
how
fucking.
is she?
She's alright. Like, I don't really want to go into details. She's alright. She's gonna be fine if she just listens. But like in the meantime, she obviously, I mean, she's a hair fucking goddess. Look at this. Just like, wow, this is $1 million fucking hair, bitch. I didn't even try that hard this morning. Like, this is with earmuffs on, fuckers. Look at that. Those are beachy waves all day, sluts. I say all of this because I was in there and I told her this story and she was like, I would have beat your ass. I was like, really? Because I kind of thought that she was being psychotic. So she's like, she was like, oh no, you were asking for it. You're way too friendly with people. I'm way too friendly with people.
No, you're not.
She was like, I was really surprised. I was like, I was? You were? I am? Too? First of all, I don't even know this about me. When she was saying this, I was thinking to myself, I'm an asshole to these dudes. Like, why do you think I'm so friendly? And she was like, you're way too flirtatious. And I was like, what? Like,
you're not, though. You're just pretty. And when pretty people speak, they just assume that they're hitting on people.
Yeah, I'm not hitting on you. She was like, you corrupted that poor little old man. And I was like, nah.
What? First, poor little old man.
There's this old man at the bar, and she thinks I corrupted him. But I didn't. I didn't corrupt him. I didn't. Look at my face. Did I corrupt him? No, I didn't.
No.
You know, no, I didn't.
There's no such thing as corrupting other people.
I agree.
That's not a thing.
No, you can either do it with me or not. Like, I can't make you do it. You're a dick if you say that. Like, technically, I could make you, I guess. You aren't a fucking human trafficked slave, asshole. You have a choice. People. I didn't know this was going to turn into a rant. Fuck. Jesus. You see how those
be an episode without a rant?
I know. Like, I just saw that materializing as it did. But, like...
I think that a lot of these women need to stop making so many fucking excuses for men. Oh, you corrupted if you're too nice. No. Stop trying to put responsibility for your insecurity or whatever dude you happen to fucking be with right now's behavior.
Well, she was like that. She said that to me.
Woman.
She would be like, I'd be like, how do you know my man? I was like, really? Because that to me, and she was like, I would have hit you too. And I was like, wow, because from my perspective, that's psychotic. Like,
it is psychotic.
To me, I even said this when the drunk bitch was kicking me. I was like, you are acting absolutely psychotic. Do I need to call the police? Do you need help? Like, I'm worried about you. This is not normal behavior. And you just told me that you treat human beings for a living. I'm worried. I don't worry for me. I worry for you and whoever the fuck you treat for a living, especially since you're doing cocaine. Dumb fuck, like I wouldn't know. Oh, I know. I fucking know everything. See this hair? I had all of your fucking truth in my hair with all that. All I have to do is put my hands through this gorgeous shit and I will fucking ruin your life. I've got screenshots that will ruin most people's lives, so fucking come with it this year. I'm saving everything. It's in the cloud. If you piss me off, it's coming out.
I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of these women being so fucking insecure. If you're that insecure,
what I said. I was
if you
like,
don't
to me,
trust your man that much, why the fuck are you with him? And even if you decide to be, why are you blaming this bitch over here because you look like shit?
Well, I don't not even here to say that she looks like shit. Like, physically, the woman was attractive, but she's psychotic. Like, if a bitch does this, no pussy is so golden that I will put up with your crazy. Hear me now, ladies. Your fucking twat is not so important to me that I will trump the crazy. No. Go get your mind right, and then you can call me. Until then, grow the fuck up and get out of my way. I'm acting like an adult. Assholes.
Yeah, that is surprising. No, you were not in the wrong. You were not too friendly. You didn't do anything wrong in that situation.
Everyone except my hairstylist agrees with you. In fact, there was a chick in the salon with me, and she was like, I think you're right. I think that was wrong of her to do. And then the hairstylist was like, She's like, I've seen you. You're way too friendly. Just because I talk to men doesn't mean I'll ever fuck them. And they are aware of it. If you ask any man at that restaurant if I would fuck them, they will straight up say, no way in hell. No way in hell. Because it is so fucking apparent that I am not on their level and they are not on mine. So, like, there are no one's made a pass at me. No one's ever talked shit with me. Like, it is not like that. It's so not like that when my baby daddy there, he don't even feel awkward because he's like, no. No.
Then would have just been sat back with popcorn.
Dude, he was entertained. He was like, I've missed so much shit. He's like, when you said that they came out of nowhere to fuck your shit up, he's like, you actually meant it. Sometimes when I step in shit, I mean it. It's like the Chick-fil-A bitch. Sometimes I don't earn it, you know?
Yeah. I still am very happy that she's banned forever.
Dude, she's banned for life. It's the third bitch he's dated that is banned for life, by the way. I was like, dude, stop picking pussy on your own. Let me help you vet this vagina. Now, I don't fuck her. I'm not going to fuck her either. I just need to make sure that you have a better picking system because getting fucked up by a woman at the end of the night shouldn't be you getting a black eye.
Yeah, that's domestic abuse.
I mean, unless you're into it. If you're into it and want to hate fuck, that's fine. I'm not against that.
That's not domestic abuse, though.
But you're consenting. I'm glad that you had a different reaction because when she reacted that way, I was like, well, maybe I'm the bitch here. Maybe I actually need to rethink
No, you're
this.
Not.
But everyone else
you've just learned something new about your friend Blue Hair Betty.
Oh.
Because no, you weren't. You weren't the bitch there.
Might have to cut that. That was some soul searching that just put out on there. There's some air that just got laundered.
I'm just saying, like.
I told her, I was like,
what
listen.
The fuck did you do? You didn't do anything. You didn't approach her. You didn't approach Brian. You approached her and started talking to her.
Yes.
That's not the same thing. If you'd gone up to Brian at the bar and she didn't know who the fuck you were, then I could see her being like, well, who's this bitch?
Right.
But no, you came up to her.
Right.
And started engaging with her.
About
so
her.
No.
I was like not even talking about the dude.
The only time you mentioned Brian in your story was when you're like, oh, I know Brian. He wanted me to meet you.
Right.
You know?
Dude, I have the text. I have the text where he was like, hey, Maria's here. Fuck, that's a real name. I don't care. Fuck you, Maria. You know? You're a cunt. You might as well know that I see you, bitch. And if you ever see me, run away. Run away in your tiny little heels and your drunk, very fucking coked out ass. I see you. I'm not that nice. I'm really not that nice. So stay your fucking ass away. Your sister, your fat ass sister, King Kong, can stay her ass away too. Fuckers. Anyway, don't fuck with me. I walk in New York at night alone. I am not afraid of you, bitch. Like, walk away. Like, fucking walk away. This is where I'm coming from. If you blame women for what your man is willing to do with them, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you, because it's actually his fault. It's not their fault. Even if they knew about you, still his choice first. Yeah, it's not her best decision, but you don't know what he's fucking saying to her. You don't know what she's being promised. I promise you, he's promising something. Because dick is everywhere, so it's not dick that, is being promised here. Am I right, Worm?
Oh. God, how can I say this nicely? Every guy wants to stick his dick into someone. Let's just say that. Everyone. No matter who it is. Even a gay guy. He'll be like, oh yeah, let me stick my dick in that.
I'm pretty sure that's how my friends Scott and Daniel met.
Let me stick my dick in that.
Well, I mean, your other show with the Weird Kings, you guys even said, "Oh yeah, that tree looks nice. Let me stick my dick in that."
Oh yeah, dude, that actually, I left that episode on its own for so long because we kept getting downloads on. I was like, this is impressive. I can't believe how many people love this episode. It got of the year, 500 downloads in the first 2 weeks. I was like, wow, you guys actually liked it. I was like, I thought you didn't care. Because here's the thing. Y'all haven't clicked subscribe or follow, okay? It's your fuck up mistake. But let me clear the air for you. You still can. From wherever you're listening to us, you could be rating us, you could be following us, you could be sending us money, which you're not doing any of that. PayPal.me/tiptheladies, which you don't, which means you're not the kind of whores I need. Tips help. You tip a fucking waitress. Why am I not good enough, asshole? Anyway, look at my wife's smile. That's $1 million smile right there. What?
I just want to say that I specifically downloaded Spotify just to listen to your podcast.
Oh,
see, that's
he
commitment.
said something nice.
He's very sweet when he interrupts. Less pain. Just a little. Less pain, though. But now that I know all the tools we're working with in the background, and that some of them glow in the dark, you're fucked. It's like, I know I don't have to be there for that to work for me. So, there you go.
Glow in the dark toys are just fantastic.
I'm telling you, acts of service all day. This one gets to stay. As long as he turns around acts of service and is consistent, he can stay in my presence because... What?
Speaking of acts of service, very soon you will see the result of one of Libby's acts of service because my website that she entirely designed will be going live.
Okay. It's time to enlist her services. I gotta see how this shit turns out because I'm about to pull down one of my websites and make another one. I get major compliments on my current website, but I'm gonna do a different one. Oh,
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just about to say, I'm updating the FetLife profile, so if you find me, Shade Queen 2017, you are welcome.
Yay.
But you can find me on FetLife. It'll be updated by the end of the week. I'm being productive. If you are interested in being a slave, that's where you fucking look first. Okay? Okay. Anyway, yes, wife?
It'll probably take me another month or two to finish all of the content for it. But on the website, there will be coming to all of you a new Sissy Academy.
Yay!
Ladies Swan Sissy Academy for all your sissy training needs. Because service is the most important, and so few subs have it.
Oh, that's my
Once
bitch.
that's finished, you know what I was thinking of doing in my spare time, because I won't have to write all the content. I was thinking about starting a Twitch stream for sissies and littles and subbies to watch, where I play like the romance games and the dress-up games, and give them tips and things, so that I can get all the little gamer sissies that. You know what I just decided I need? What?
Because you're onto something, okay? But I'm not gonna start a channel. Like, look at me. Ugh, fuck it. Like, ugh, look at this. Just put it away. Ugh. I don't have any makeup on. We have to work on this, Worm. I need a photographer to start creating. I don't have time to film myself. I know that sounds arrogant, but I really don't. I'm on a horse pretty much most of the day. Then I'm whipping around dudes or women. I don't discriminate. I need to free up my schedule and still build content. So if you are good with a camera, and I don't mean a dude with a camera, I mean you're a professional who does this for a living, whose portfolio I will be looking for, and also want to be a slave, let's talk. You can email at me. You can
Email at me.
You can Instagram me at Dark Shade Queen. That's how you can find me if you're a photographer, because I'm looking through your portfolio. And I do mean looking through it. If your work sucks, I'll tell you, and you're going to get blocked. Don't just follow my shit for no reason. Is that clear enough? Oh, the worm wants to speak. Okay. Go on.
All right, so you know how I was asking you for a car photography with my car,
Yeah.
right? So my photographer is actually teaching me photography because I have my own camera now too.
What kind of camera do you have?
Panasonic GX85.
What kind of lenses do you have? See, I know a little bit about cameras, so I'm about to find out how good your shit is.
No, I'm a newbie. I'm completely a newbie. Yeah, I'm saying I'm learning from my photographer friend that's been doing this for a couple years now.
Learn faster. You're running out of time. You have to learn faster. Well, I'm only saying that because I'm putting the pressure on you, and you just unveiled a skill you almost shouldn't have, because I am taking applications and you're already here. So I might just be like, now to the camera.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things I can do. I'm not. Well, okay.
Oh, very careful. Yes. Don't say you're not willing, because then you are.
No. I'm not that. It's like I'm more of a jack of all trades, I guess.
Okay, but here's the end of that sentence. Be very careful when you use that phrase. The end of that sentence is jack of all trades, master of none. Little pat on the back there, subby. There you go.
Okay.
Oh.
Just soak it in. I don't pass out compliments very often. Just enjoy it. Sit there and enjoy it. There you go. Wife.
Yes.
I found a new dispensary.
Ooh.
About to blow your mind, bitch.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna, instead of doing what we did, the strain game, I have three really that you can pick from. That I'll
Okay.
One of three. I've got, but you could still pick from hybrid indica or sativa. So start there.
Sativa, because I'm smoking indica at the minute.
Okay. I went to this dispensary, and because I was a new patient there, they were like, you get $75 off. I was like, you might as well just have told me I have $1 million to use. Let's get fucked. Like, I really was too. I was like, new patient, I know what that means. Double the product, half the money. So the sativa, I've got two options. I actually thought I only had the one, but I've got two. Citral Glue or White 99. Pick one.
White 99.
Oh, good girl. That's the one I wanted you to pick. All right, fine. Gotta work now. Okay, here's a good slave. You see how I just did that? I didn't even have to unplug anything. I just ripped my phone away from a wall like that. Did you see that? It's magnetic. He did that for me. I complained. I bitched, basically. I was like, I can't lay in bed and text. Because my phone only has a 2-foot cord. It's super inconvenient. I just aired my grievance. And then the next day he was like confirming my address. And I was like, yeah, that's it. Why? He's like, I'm going to fix your phone cord problem. I was like, good boy. And he did. And he knows that I'm forgetful because he got me 3 of them.
Nice.
So like I've got one for the barn, one for the car, and one for the house.
That's it. You're sorted.
Yeah, I know. So, White 99, we're going to it. Welcome to Strain of the Week, bitches.
Hey.
Oh, motherfucker, is my phone off? Was I charging it off? Oh, I was. It's supercharged now. It's probably done. Do you see how I bring the shade into my house with me? Look behind me. Look how dark it is behind me. And how bright it is in front of me. It's like, hello. Super dark over there. Shout out to Grow Healthy because they totally gave me the hookup this week. I want to shout them out. They are a bunch of fucking stoners, but they know their shit. And their menu is extensive and it's all CO2 extracted. Like none of it's cut with anything. So we like that. We like the direct shit. And also they do have live bud. And I just didn't want that this week because I didn't feel like rolling anything. I'm not my wife. Yeah. I can't roll shit when I have arthritis in my hands all the time. It slows me down. I like to be full balls like right away. All right, rolling over to. Did you just send me a message and interrupt me? What are you trying to get? Oh, I just got that. Okay. I'm just now getting your messages. You're interrupting me now. You didn't even know it. This is how fucked my internet was this morning. Fucking internet. Okay, actually, it was a hybrid, but it's sativa dominant, so we're still going with it.
Yeah.
I didn't like how this started out, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna need a fucking indica now. Hold on. Let's get there.
What are you smoking at the moment?
Citral glue.
Oh, okay.
And it's fucking epic. Probably my new. It's Gorilla Glue with like a citrus. It's got like a lemon. That'll be next week. Like I'm not there right now. Okay. White 99 is a potent hybrid cross of polar opposites. See, this is why I thought it was only a sativa. It's the offspring of Cinderella 99 and the White. So it's like the Queen strain.
Oh, nice.
I love it. That's what we're going to call it. The Queen strain. Smelling of tropical citrus and pine, White 99 elevates mood and quashes depression. Yay. We love that.
Yay.
The flavor is fresh and bright, tasting mostly of tart orange and lemon within a cushy floral note on the finish. Oh, I love when they're descript. All right. Feelings. You're going to be all the sativa feelings. You're going to be happy, energetic, uplifted, all the good things. Medical, though? If you're depressed, now you're not. Okay? It actually is supposedly good for insomnia. Even though, and I think that's because it's a hybrid. It's probably because it's a hybrid. For lack of appetite, welcome to the party, because now you hungry as fuck. You about to eat all your mama's food and get out of her basement for like 10 minutes at least and just scarf that shit down.
I've been fighting the munchies so much. I've had amnesia haze on at the minute, and I'm trying to lose weight.
I am a fan of reading like some of the users who have tried this besides myself. You want to hear this one? This one's my favorite so far. White 99, the mother of white. Okay. Next level strain for sure. Great strain for critical thinking, gaming, sleeping, etc. I can't keep enough on hand. White 99 has tight, frosty nugs. The piney taste is delicious. You let it sit out a while, break it up, chief it, and fly to space. I like that. So you get the euphoria, uplifted. So, like, this one's good. I like this one. Apparently, it's super hard to grow, though, which is probably why a lot of you haven't tried this particular strain.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I don't know if I've smoked it or not, though.
I wish they had a photo of it. They don't. Wait, maybe they do. Are we boring you?
No, sorry. Pardon me.
I'm watching it.
Michelle?
Yeah.
Would this be a good time to talk about what you're going to receive in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Well,
so I mentioned that he's a chef. I didn't mention his value yet because I'm kind of trying to keep it to myself. But you need to know okay, so you know how I have a fetish for ice cream. This is totally a thing. I love ice cream. I love ice cream. I love rainbow sprinkles and actually authentically made waffle cones. I love waffle cones. I love the whole fucking shit. I want it all. So my favorite flavor is Heavenly Hash. It's like my all-time favorite fucking flavor. For those of you who have not gotten to try this shit, it's like chocolate. It's got marshmallow swirl in it. It's got shards of chocolate in it. And it's got, what kind of nuts?
Almonds.
Almonds. There you go. There you go. He's been paying attention.
I love chocolate and almonds.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, I can't even, I'm like getting warm just thinking about it. So anyway. So I love this ice cream, right? And I mentioned it in passing, and then he said this. Tell everybody what you told me. What are you gonna do?
First of all, I asked because I heard Heavenly Hash. I'm like, is it THC infused? And you're like, no, it's not. But that would be heaven. And I was like, okay, I'll make it then.
Yay!
Oh yes.
Okay, so
what strain are you gonna use for the ice cream?
Now this is the kicker. This is now I mentioned this to my coworkers because they're all potheads. And one of my coworkers that me and him are really tight. He has a whole bunch of homegrown stuff.
Oh, nice.
Doesn't know how it is yet. We haven't smoked it yet because it's still maturing.
Yeah.
But I see a shit ton of THC crystals on the buds.
Nice.
So it's gonna be really strong. Best part is I'm using all the buds to make the heavenly hash. I'm making 2 quarts of it. I'm making a pint for myself, a pint for work, a pint for my coworker, and a pint for Miss Shade.
Oh,
Then he's actually gonna he's shaking off all the leaves and everything, and he's gonna give me all the keef.
Oh, nice.
From there. So I'm making a specific batch called vanilla keef.
Oh, wow.
So that's another 2 quarts.
I get
That's
that too.
fantastic.
I get that
So
too.
Miss Shade's getting 2 pints of it. So basically, what happened is me and my coworker were like, "Oh, well, let's see which one gets us more fucked up." So I'm making them next week.
I'm going to stream this. I'm gonna take every time I eat this ice cream, I'm gonna stream it in our group.
Nice.
So if you guys haven't found us already, we have a Facebook group, Daddy Issues with a Z. Search for us. Don't put the S in there. Like, it's no S. It's a Z. It's a fucking Z. Okay, Daddy Issues. Z.
I was trying to find it, but I couldn't.
Oh, I'll help you. I'll help you.
Yeah.
Isn't it like Daddy Issues the show or some shit like that?
I don't fucking know. I'll link everyone. It'll be in the show notes, you whores. Okay? Fuck. All right, but if you just okay, done. We're done. We're gonna add that. Okay, it'll be in the show notes, and I'm not even gonna. By the way, I'm going to start having a show bitch write show notes. So apply yourselves because I'm running out of time. I'm running right now 3 fucking businesses, and I'm training a slave. So like, and I'm taking applications for 2 other slaves. So like, seriously, get your shit together. Start sending your applications in now. Time is ticking. Like, I don't have all day.
The strength of this ice cream is going to be like 1 spoon of it, and you're done.
Which is why I'll have a bowl, and then we're gonna see how blasted Shade Queen can really get. It's gonna be a fucking shit show. I want to be out of commission. I want to be gone.
Do a different like retro stupid toy thing like Legos every time. Like you can do one on Legos, you can do one with like the Lincoln Logs.
Oh my god, I love Lincoln Logs. This is a great idea. And then I could give this shit to my kid. Oh, this is a great idea. Oh, you opened up a whole can of worms. Like the little inside me that doesn't ever get to come out anymore is like, eee! I feel like this is gonna be lots of fun. I'm gonna do this again. This is gonna happen again.
Absolutely.
In the meantime, thank you, little worm. We are so proud of you. Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah. Keep working. He's making me a necklace right now. Or is it right now? Are you waiting? Are you still... How long is this taking?
Next week.
Next week? What are you taking, naps?
It's
a necklace, not a fucking suit.
Well, I have to make it right.
It better not look like a bolo tie. I'm gonna be upset.
I'm fucking bolo tie.
No.
I would fucking kill him. I like the
look at the whip I made. Like, you see that purple strand through the whip?
Yeah.
That cost me an extra hour to do. The braiding.
Okay, the complaints I can do without. Like that's like it's like white noise coming in.
It's not complaint. I'm saying like
and just passing through.
I just want to make sure everything's right.
Were you just speaking through me right there? Oh, this motherfucker. You are so... And he tried saying to me today, he's like, I don't really feel like I need much training. I was like, oh, I'll decide that. I have it now on record, a recording that I can play over and over of you fucking up. And just make you part of my intro. I'll be like, this is what happens when you fuck up. This is what happens when you fuck up.
Make it his ringtone.
There you go. Are you speaking over me? No, you're not.
And then just call him at random throughout the day.
Oh, I have a rule too. He knows this rule. No slave is allowed to call me. I'll contact you if I want to. You're allowed to text. You are not allowed to call unless I tell you you're allowed to call. Otherwise, don't fucking call me. Do not fucking call me. Right?
Interestingly enough, that's usually the one that I don't even have to explain, because they just know not to do that.
Yeah, well,
Like-
I have to explain it apparently because I had a fucking fuckwit the other. Obviously, he's dismissed. But like, this is why within a certain age range, I usually don't fucks with that because it's like they don't have their shit together. In this case, I
Yeah.
made an exception because like, look at that leather though. Okay.
Yeah.
The man has some shit together. We just have to get his mouth in order. We'll fix that. Just fucking give him a ball gag, and then he won't be able to talk shit anymore. There you go. Yeah, see? There, he's learning. There you go. Oh, I'm happy with that. And with that, we are closing the show. Thank you, wifey for lifey. I live for you. Without you, I can't breathe.
You so much. So much.
If you want to write to us, you can do it. I'll put the email in the show notes. Just look at the info. Please fucking subscribe, because it turns out a shitload of you download who don't subscribe. It's like, if we're getting 500 downloads in one episode, y'all are out there, but you're not all subscribed on your individual programs. You're just like checking in occasionally. Do you want to miss this? No, you don't. You fucking sluts. All right, better late than never. I love you, wifey.
Love you too, sweetie pie.
Bye, darling.
Thank you for joining us on Daddy Issues. If you enjoy the show, rate us wherever you're listening to us. And if you'd like to show your appreciation, you can do so at paypal.me/tiptheladies. If neither of those work for you, share us with a friend. I mean, after all, we're everybody's guilty pleasure. Click, play, obsess.